chapter are the first rays of dawn crept over the distant green hills, stirring Jomly awake as sunlight brushed his eyelids. Morning mist lingered, leaving a damp layer of dew on his skin. Propping himself up, Jomly felt his joints ache. Sleeping on hard concrete all night wasn't pleasant for anyone. He rubbed his nose, grateful for his youth and the warm summer night that spared him any illness. But, glancing at the terrace, Jomly tried to piece together last night's events. If he remembered correctly, a meteor had plummeted from the sky and struck him. The incident was so bizarre, no one would believe it. Recalling it, he wondered if it was a dream. A real meteor would be killed him. Yet here he was, saw from sleeping on the ground but otherwise unscathed, confused. Jomly stood up. If it was a dream, why had he slept outside? He had no memory of being hit by a meteor. Rubbing his stiff neck, he couldn't make sense of it. Xiaozhang, you there? A voice called from below. Peering over the edge, he saw his neighbor, Grandma Chen. She just gotten up and was waving urgently. Come down quick. Someone smashed your front door. Jomly's heart sank. What? Forgetting the meteor, he rushed downstairs. The ground floor was the supermarket, its front door the shop's entrance. During the renovation, Jomly had installed brand new windows and a tempered glass door, not easily broken. No, one glass panel was shattered, shards scattered across the floor in a mess. Jomly's heart ached. Grandma Chen was equally upset. What kind of kid does this? Smashing someone's door for no reason. Got cameras? I'll go with you to sort this out. We got them installed from the start. Good. Grandma Chen relaxed slightly. Then frowned. How did we not hear a crash like that? Unbidden, Jomly thought of the meteor. His sharp eyes spotted something among the glass. The culprit. Stepping forward, he picked it up. It wasn't a stone, as he'd assumed, but an hourglass, adorned with intricate carvings, looking like an expensive piece of art. Xiaozhang, I'll sweep the floor for you. Snapping back, Jomly set the hourglass aside. No, Grandma Chen, we got it, alright. Then grab me a pack of salt. The supermarket hadn't officially opened, but it made its first sale. At checkout, Grandma Chen beamed. Since your shop closed, we had to go for soy sauce. Now it's right next door. Big supermarkets had variety, but for small things like salt or sauce, a local shop was more convenient. Jomly grinned. Then I'll count on your support. With little time before the opening, he saw Grandma Chen out, cleaned the glass, and called the door manufacturer for a replacement. Hand him up. He stared at the half-empty doorway, exasperated. Trouble before opening? Was anyone this unlucky? True to his word, Uncle Gao sent a large flower basket. Jomly's friends also ordered baskets, which arrived and lined up outside, accompanied by crackling firecrackers, creating a festive buzz. For the grand opening, Jomly had distributed flyers days earlier, advertising discounts. This drew a crowd, mostly neighbors and former customers of his parents' shop. The morning was busy with customers. By noon, nearing mealtime, the store quieted. Jomly ordered takeout and sat at the computer to check the surveillance. The new door was installed, but every glance at it made him grit his teeth. The camera covered the entrance clearly. He pulled up last night's footage and played it at double speed. The night was calm, with only a street cat occasionally passing, its glowing eyes peering inside. Jomly opened his meal box, and in a split second, when he looked back, the screen showed only shattered glass. Jomly, baffled, he rewound. He replayed it, eyes glued to the screen. 1 second, the door was intact. The next, It was a pile of glass. He watched repeatedly, rewinding, slowing, pausing frame by frame. The result was the same. If not for the timestamp, he did think someone deleted the footage. Staring at the screen, he thought, what kind of ghost story is this? Who smashed his door? The timestamp ticked on, but the culprit never appeared. Suddenly, John Lee checked his phone as time. He did thought the meteor was a dream, but the surveillance timestamp matched when he lost consciousness last night. A chill ran through him. Trembling, he typed in the group chat, "Do you guys think ghosts exist?" His roommates popped up instantly. "You nuts? Still napping? If the shop flops, come join me as a corporate drone." Fair point. Why would a ghost smash his door? And his gaze drifted to the hourglass. That morning, among the glass, he found this odd object. Too busy, he set it aside and forgotten it. No, he noticed its strangeness. Though shaped like an hourglass, it didn't hold sand but shimmering gem like powder, stuck in the middle, moving no matter how he turned it. Its exterior was exquisite, with an unfamiliar aesthetic. The carved patterns seemed like complex symbols, with large glyphs at both ends. John Lee studied it but couldn't decipher them. Fiddling with it, he recalled its eerie origin and, spooked, put it down. Creak, the door opened. "Welcome," the electronic sensor chimed. "Ha, a new shop," a voice said. John Lee stood, freezing at the sight of the customer. The man was middle-aged, but his style was anything but ordinary. With deep-set features rare in this small town, he had short brown hair, emerald eyes, and a full-plate armor, a sword at his waist, like a character from a comic-con movie. "Cosplay?" The other customer scanned the store and asked, "Are you the owner?" John Lee stared, realizing the man spoke an unfamiliar language, yet his brain somehow understood it. In a flash, memories of the meteor, the eerie footage, and every fantasy story he'd read raced through his mind. Noticing his silence, the customer looked puzzled. "Hello?" John Lee forced a smile. "Hello." He spoke Chinese, but the customer understood without question. "What kind of shop is this?" the man asked. "It is a supermarket." "Supermarket? A place that sells everything? Got food and water?" "Yes." Glancing at the shelves and the customer, John Lee thought, "Not sure if it is what you're used to." The man sighed in relief. "My adventurer companions and I are passing through this city, looking to buy supplies. Last time I was here, this wasn't a supermarket." John Lee's mind blanked. "Adventurer?" "Yes." The man thumped his chest, the armor claiming, "Look at me, you can tell I am a seasoned adventurer." John Lee, he had no idea what was an adventurer. What world had adventurers as a job? Where did this guy come from? And that sword's edge looked sharp. Was that legal? Stone-faced, John Lee didn't ask more, fearing he'd reveal his ignorance. He handed the man basket. The customer took it, marveling at the unfamiliar material. Curious, he studied the supermarket. The shelves brimmed with countless items, none familiar, leaving him unsure where to start. John Lee pointed, "Food is over there." "Thanks." As the strange customer vanished behind the shelves, John Lee, trembling, pulled out his phone. "Do you guys think time travel is real?" The message spun, then turned into a red exclamation mark. Ding! Message failed to send. Tap to retry. He checked his phone, had no signal. John Lee, help!